And good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Smiths Station High School for tonight's varsity girls soccer matchup between the Smiths Station Lady Panthers and the Prattville Lady Lions. Coming into this matchup, the Smiths Station Lady Panthers are 10-5 overall, 2-1 in the region. They are 0-2 at home, 6-2 away, 4-1 in neutral sites. Scored 58, allowed 24. So that would be a goal differential of plus 34. Meanwhile, the Prattville Lady Lions come in 2-8 overall, 2-0 in their region, 2-4 at home, 0-4 away. Nothing recorded for neutral sites. Scored 11, allowed 37 for a goal differential of minus 26, and they are on a one-game winning streak. Tonight, we will have two 40-minute halves because these teams are not area opponents. We will not have overtime or extra time. We will just go straight to a final result, so we will be playing 80 minutes of football here tonight. Again, it is the Smiths Station Lady Panthers and the Prattville Lady Lions. Tyler Dykes with you on the call tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in here on YouTube, here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, and the kickoff has happened, and we are underway for the Smiths Station Lady Panthers and the Prattville Lady Lions. Smiths Station going right to left, Prattville left to right. So we are already 20 seconds into this match. Smiths Station already with a goal chance on their other end, but looks like this is going to be a throw-in to the Lady Panthers, not past the corner flag. So we do have our first throw-in of the match here in Smiths Station. Beautiful night here in Smiths Station High School. We're right by the train tracks. We just had a train go by a few minutes ago, so we may have another one here tonight. Really looking forward to this matchup. Also want to give a big shout-out and thank you to our sponsors here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, Coca-Cola, and the Houston Clinic. Thank you so much for what you do in supporting us here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, so we can bring high school athletics to you from all across the Chattahoochee Valley here on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to the channel for more high school athletics content just like this as we hit the spring sports. Also go follow us over on Facebook on Georgia Alabama Sports Live for our rankings for the spring sports, for Houlihan's Highlight of the Week, and other great content just like it. As the Panthers with it, out of bounds, throw in. Got three referees here tonight with the offside flags, and when we get an offside, I'll let you know what that means. But here we go, 40-minute halves here in Smiths Station again. I talked to the referee before the match just to make sure about all the timings, and yes, there will be no overtime. We will have a result, even if that result ends in a draw. Smiths Station looking for the cross, and they get it in, and great shot there, just wide of the target for Smiths Station. Again, the Lady Panthers coming to the match 10-5, Prattville 2-8. There are two other games that are not listed on Max Prep, so for all the games that are recorded for the Prattville Lady Lions, they are 2-8. But yeah, thank you again for tuning in for tonight's action. As Prattville with their first possession of the match, they just let it go through. That might be Smiths Station throw-in, and it is. And Smiths Station still with it, but turns it over to the Lady Lions. But turnover immediately back to the Lady Panthers. Again, it stayed on their attacking third as they're looking to see if they can get a cross in here. It'll be throw-in to the Lady Panthers. Again, that goals for shows that they have had some great offense. We're about to see a chance. A cross coming in. Finds the Smiths Station Lady Panthers. Shot going in. Is that a goal? It is. Smiths Station, within the first 5 minutes of play, grabs goal number one. And just like that, the Lady Panthers are up 1-0 against the Lady Lions. Could be seeing Smiths Station cross that 60 threshold in goals scored tonight. They still got some time. And the clock is stopped as the ball gets reset to the center of the pitch in the middle circle. The whistle will go, and we'll continue play. Prattville already down a goal. Already down 1-0. Clock should be resuming here as the ball is in the center of the pitch. And it goes throw in to Prattville. Still waiting on the clock to restart on the board, but we've got it running here on the stream. And throw in to Prattville. And the clock starts once again. I think they got about 30 seconds of free play there. Did Prattville, but it's Smiths Station's ball. Look and see if they could get a through ball in. Not quite past their defense, but quick tackle there. Gives it right back to the Lady Panthers, who are looking to see if they can grab their second in succession, see if they can grab their brace here. Has great through ball. Maybe not finding the original team, and they're going to call it offside. Flag goes up. Now, if you're new to watching soccer, offside is when the ball is played to a teammate, but the teammate is past the last line. Any part of their body is past the last defender or the ball, whatever is furthest down the pitch. In that case, it appeared that Smiths Station was offside against a Lady Lion. So that caused the offside. And just like that, we're about to have a free kick as play is being halted here. Wait to see. No substitutes coming on. They might be letting the clock run for the amount of dead play, that free time that they had earlier, because the main referee in the center is looking towards the clock, and I believe that's what they were doing. So they kind of brought it back, play back, and they're going to say this is a throw-in for the Lady Panthers. They're going to do a quick throw-in here to see if they can grab another goal. Whistle goes. Maybe that was too quick of a throw-in, or that they were further downfield than what they were allowed, and that seems to be the case as the ball goes back. Throw in to the Lady Lions. I want to shout out all the players that are on the Smiths Station Varsity Girls roster. We have number 0, Bailey Bower, the goalkeeper. Number 2, Presley Holman, the midfielder. Number 3, Haley Jones, the defender. Number 4, Mariella Eli, the forward. Number 5, Sophie Fowler, the midfielder/forward. Haley Cicerello, the captain of the team, who shots on target. That was, in fact, number 5, Sophie Fowler, the forward. And Haley Cicerello is the forward and plays forward and midfielder. Number 8, Reagan Thomas, midfielder and defender. Number 10, Finley Downey, another captain, midfielder and defender. Number 11, Rylan Hunley, midfielder and forward. Number 12, Tegan Roof, defender. Number 14, Reagan Riles, plays forward position. Number 15, Carly Shelton, defender. Number 16, Riley Thomas, midfielder. Number 17, Addison McGuire, forward and defender. Marley Cook, another captain, a defender. Number 19, Coraline Day, plays defender and midfielder. Number 22, Brooklyn Mixon, a midfielder. Number 23, Addison Messer, goalkeeper. As Smiths Station had another attempt, but great saved and great hands by Prattville's goalkeeper. Number 24, Montana Phillip, forward and defender. Number 27, Elania Ruoff, the forward and midfielder. And the coaching staff for the Smiths Station Lady Panthers: Dennis Jones, the head coach; Sean Fowler, assistant and goalkeeper coach; and Janesse Cook, assistant coach, with Brian Easton as the athletic director for the Smiths Station Lady Panthers. And speaking of Smiths Station, they have another chance here. With it is number 24 for the Lady Panthers, Montana Phillip, with it on the left wing. Ball still in play. They're going to call this a corner, actually, so we get to see a set piece from the Lady Panthers for the first time in this matchup. Oh, excuse me, nope. They're going to call that a goal kick. They were setting up for the corner, but they called it a goal kick instead. About to hit the 10-minute mark here in this first half of play from Smiths Station. Smiths Station scored within the first 5 minutes. They get the interception in the deflection, but it goes right back to Prattville, who currently has the numbers, and they try to play it through, but instead it finds the far up feet of Smiths Station's goalkeeper there. And play goes the other way. And they're going to say that is offsides out of bounds on Smiths Station. So it becomes a Prattville Lady Lion throw-in. As Prattville with the footwork, trying to get the through ball in, but instead it goes right back to the Lady Panthers, who are trying to see if they can create a transition in play here, trying to kick the ball up the pitch, and they do. And the Lady Panthers with a great through ball, great cross, missed by Prattville's defender. Will the ball stay in bounds? Does not. Prattville will kick it out to try to stop play, and they do. Throw in for the Lady Panthers. Smiths Station trying to find their second here tonight. Also want to give a shout out to the Prattville Lady Lions who are visiting from the Montgomery area. Making the hour and a half so trip to the beautiful Smiths Station, Alabama. And again, beautiful night for some soccer. And here is the Prattville squad that traveled today with the Lady Lions. Number 1, Alyssa Alsup. That was 00, Alyssa Alsup. 0, Avery Dedden. As Prattville actually has a chance here, so hold on just a moment. Prattville with great footwork, trying to see if they get across in, and they're going to point to the spot. Prattville has a penalty. The referee points to the spot. And Prattville, their attacker is still down. Clock has stopped. And the referee points to the spot. So Prattville has a chance here to make it a 1-all game. Wait to see who the penalty taker will be. Everyone lining up around the center circle. I'm waiting to see if I can get the number on the back of the jersey there for Smiths Station. For Prattville, as everyone's lined up around center circle waiting for the deflection. Here comes the kick coming in. Finds top corner and scores for Prattville. Making it 1-0 or 1-all. And just like that, we are tied here in Smiths Station. And that will be 1-1 for the Lady Lions. And I'll let you know who traveled with the Lady Lions today to Smiths Station. Again, 00, Alyssa Alsup. Number 0, Avery Dedon. Number 1, Brinley Mitchner. Number 2, Delano Strange. Number 3, Avery Evanson. Number 4, Sydney Warren. Number 5, Logan Helms. Number 6, Anna Garcia-Smith. Number 7, Danielle Furr. Number 8, Cadence Campbell. Number 9, Kira Bridges. Number 10, Reagan Chandler. Number 12, Jacqueline Ramirez. Number 14, Katie Chapman. Number 17, Livy Price. Number 19, Ivani Cardenas. As play resumes here, as we cross the 10-minute mark officially. Number 22, Lania Page. And number 11, Emmeline Parrish has traveled to Smiths Station. And that trip so far is worth it for the Lady Lions, as they are 1-all, 2 goals scored in the first 10 minutes. Want to say another thank you to our sponsors here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live: Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, Coca-Cola, and the Houston Clinic. Also want to say a big thank you to our other partners such as Hula Hands, Planet Fitness, and great header there from Smiths Station, Gordy Eye Care, and that was another cross there. But just want to give a big shout out to our sponsors here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, so we can bring you live athletic content just like this. And We will be right back. Play continues here. I'll let you know what goes on here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We'll be right back. I apologize for that. Lost power to the camera for a brief moment, but I want to say a big thank you to everyone here at Smiths Station for helping troubleshoot that. Thank you to the cafeteria team. But we are back still 1-1 here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Prattville with it on the far end here as the clock is running. 27 minutes left to go in this first half. And Smiths Station with it on the near sideline to us. Again, Smiths Station going right to left, so they are going to that far goal. We are closer to the goal on the right side. And great clearance there from Smiths Station. As they have it going the other way, able to break through the last line of the defense, has a player on the left, and they're going to call that a free kick to Smiths Station. Late foul there from Prattville. So this allows a possible goal opportunity here for Smiths Station. Let's see where Prattville builds the wall. Oh, they're actually going to call this for Prattville. I thought that was a Smiths Station free kick there, but no, they handed that to Prattville. Not sure if there was an offside flag involved, but shot came into the goal pretty far out. Looks like it was just outside the 18-yard box. But it stays with the safe hands of Prattville's goalkeeper. But Smiths Station immediately grabs it once again, trying to see if they can grab another goal here to try to increase their lead and make it 2-1. Prattville with a penalty. I did Northside versus Harris County earlier this week, and in that boys match, there were all goals scored from penalties, including a last-minute winner, literally in the last minute, in the boys matchup as Smiths Station makes a substitution. And here comes the kick from Prattville. Smiths Station looks to see if they can do something with it. Has some numbers, has a shot. Great save from Prattville. The ball almost bounced back in, but Prattville was able to make a second chance save. And the ball is kicked to the midfield. Goes right back to Smiths Station, who has it on their back line. Said that say about the penalties earlier. That was my fourth penalty goal that I've seen just this week. And Smiths Station with it, trying to see if they can make some play on the left sideline. Trying to see if they have the numbers to break through the back line of Prattville's defensive line. Go with the through ball. They find it, but just further ahead of the teammate there. Stays with Prattville once again. I'll let you know the formations that are being played here in just a moment. Looks like Prattville playing effectively a 4-3-3 formation, but they're playing their left and right wing backs a little bit forward, so it's not a straight line. It's almost more of a boat shape with their back four. Wait to see once we get a dead ball here what Smiths Station's formation is. Smiths Station looks to be playing a flat back four in their defense. They're almost playing a 4-4-2 with 4 midfielders, 2 dedicated attackers. And here they come. Look and see if they can grab goal number 2 here as night has officially fallen in Smiths Station, Alabama. It is 8:18 Eastern, 7:18 Central. And Smiths Station with it on the far end. Cross coming in. Great save once again from Prattville. And we're about to see a drop kick. Let's see if that goes into the midfield again, or will we see a pass to one of her teammates on that defensive line? Looks like it's going to be pass coming in. Prattville with it. Smiths Station does intercept, though, on the far end. And heavy first touch there. Will she find a teammate? She does not. Instead, she finds a Lady Lion, but this might be first set piece corner kick that we're seeing from Smiths Station. We thought we saw one about 15 minutes ago. Was not called one. Instead, they get one now. Coming from the far corner flag, here comes right footer coming in. Cross comes in, header over the net. And it becomes a Prattville goal kick. That's the first half of the first half. Is about to be over with 20 minutes left to go. Officially 21:40 on the scoreboard, which you can see in the background there. Reminder, this is a non-area game, so this game can end in a draw. We will not be moving to extra time if the score remains even at the end of 80 minutes. And as we hit 20 minutes played in this first half, I want to say a big thank you to our sponsors here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, Glenn Smith Chevrolet, GMC, Coca-Cola, and the Houston Clinic. Thank you so much for what you do in supporting us here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, so we can bring high school athletics to you from all across the Chattahoochee Valley to you here on YouTube. And if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to the channel for more high school athletics as we hit the spring sports of soccer, baseball, and softball here in the great state of Alabama. And if you have Facebook, go over and follow us on Facebook for more athletic content such as our rankings. And this might be a Houlihan highlight of the week, and it's a save once again from Prattville. Smiths Station finding the opportunities, but Prattville has learned how to stop those opportunities. About to see another goalie kick here to the left sideline, the far sideline, as they go up the left wing. Smiths Station with the numbers in defense, so we shouldn't see any advances from Prattville, even though they are rushing forward. They are going to call out a throw-in to the Lady Lions. And good tackle there from Smiths Station, but Prattville keeps it at their feet, and it goes the other way. Smiths Station and Prattville are about even in numbers so far. Coming the other way as the ball finds the center. Pretty much every player on the pitch. So we got 20 players are all on that right side, the far side from us. For what I've seen, if Smiths Station can exploit that and get one of their attackers to try and use that left wing, they have a goal, but they may have another opportunity. Here's Prattville, plays forward, ball not secure. Secure now at the feet of Prattville, but the standing tackle there may give it right back to the Lady Panthers. Stays with the Lady Lions now. Ball almost hit the referee there. Referee still in the middle of play, but thankfully it's not been interfering with play yet as the ball comes to our direction directly in front of us here. Should be a throw-in to the Lady Panthers, and it is. And on the throw-in, number 15, Carly Shelton with the throw in. Waiting on the whistle, I believe. Substitution coming in for the Lady Panthers. Coming on, looks like it is number 2, Presley Holman, midfielder. Class for 2030, so I believe that makes her a freshman. And waiting for the whistle as Prattville making a substitution as well. Here comes the whistle. And play will resume. Back pass to fellow defender there. With it is, at the moment, number 8, Reagan Thomas. And great through ball there. And ball not quite out of play. Ball should stop before it goes out of bounds, but if it doesn't, this is a great position for a throw-in. They're going to give the throw-in to the Lady Panthers. And throw-in happens here. Here comes the low cross. Finds a teammate, but Prattville with a great standing tackle brings it the other way. And Smiths Station trying to see if they can create a chance here. Scored within the first 5 minutes, but since then they haven't scored. Prattville has scored on the penalty shootout. I don't believe there were any cards given on that. It was just a foul play in the box, which led to the penalty, which led to Top Bend's right corner goal there from Prattville at Smiths Station. With possession, they have dominated possession as the shot coming in. Prattville's goalkeeper with the save, not holding on to, but does now. And what could have been some dribbles around the goalkeeper, Prattville saves it. Seeing excellent play from the back line of Prattville and their goalkeeper. Smiths Station scored their first in open play, looking for their second with a couple corners. And Prattville with a heavy first touch there, but able to secure it for now, but Smiths Station with the immediate interception. No whistle. Prattville with it, trying to see if they can play through ball. Beautiful standing tackle there from Smiths Station. That was number 12, Tegan Roof. Freshman with great defense there for the Lady Panthers. And Smiths Station looking to see if they can grab another opportunity here. We're going to call that out of bounds on Smiths Station, so here comes another goal kick. The beautiful evening sunset that we had here has now given way to the darkness of night, but under the lights here at Smiths Station, it is 1-1 with 15 minutes left to go in the first half. Smiths Station scored within the first 5 minutes in an open play with a beautiful goal. Prattville took advantage of a penalty and even the score. Prattville has the pace. Let's see if they grab the ball here. Smiths Station has the numbers, though. 3-on-5 currently at the moment. Whistle goes. Then this will be a great chance for Prattville as they have a free kick. In a dangerous position. We should see Smiths Station set up a wall, and we do. Looks like they got 3 players so far on the wall. And as you can see, there's the goal. Prattville has a chance. Will they go for it, or will we see a low cross trying to get around the wall? We see a high cross coming in. This is effectively a shot. Great save from Smiths Station. Smiths Station has dominated possession, so we haven't seen too much play on this side yet. Smiths Station looking to see if they can get on the counterattack. They have the numbers. Gets through the first line of defense. Does not get through the second. Beautiful tackle there from Smiths Station. Excuse me, from Prattville. As Prattville with it. Smiths intercepts. Back to Prattville. And missed there from Prattville's. Smiths Station looking to see if they can get on the counter. Again, Smiths Station does appear to be playing a 4-4-2 formation, playing 4 defenders, 4 mids with 2 attackers on the other end. And they're looking to see if they can use that width to bring in a cross, and they do. Low cross at the box. Shot coming in. And that's another goal for Smiths Station. They make it 2-1. And once again, the Lady Panthers roar with a goal of their own. 2-1. 14:05 left to go here in this half. And just like that, the Lady Panthers regain their lead over the Lady Lions, making it 2-1 at the 14-minute mark. Subs coming on for Prattville. And the clock will resume. And Smiths Station looking to see if they can take their record to 11-5. Here comes the whistle. Clock resumes. And Prattville trying to see if they can get anything done. And Smiths Station looking to see if they can add a third here very quickly. But instead it becomes another goal kick. We'll be seeing Prattville's keeper doing drop kicks, so we'll probably see another one. And we do, right to the center of the pitch. Here we can hear Prattville's defender saying no shot, and the goal! Are they going to count it? I believe so. That should be 3. And within 2 minutes of clock time, that should be a third for Smiths, and it is. Making it 3-1 with 13:20 left to go. And just like that, this game has a chance of getting out of hand as Prattville scored 2 or allowed 2 in quick succession against Smiths Station. 3-1, waiting for the whistle. Don't believe there's a sub coming in for either team here. And whistle blows and clock resumes. And Smiths Station with it. Might be trying to see a quick 4-1 attempt here. As through ball comes in, Tina will get the cross. Cross comes in just off the back right of the net. So it stays at the feet of Prattville. Whistle blows. Sub coming on for the Lady Lions with 12:47 left to go. Lady Panthers up 3-1 over the Lady Lions. And in just 12 minutes, the story of the first half will come to a close. And what was an exciting opening chapter, once we got further in the story, saw the Lady Panthers shine as it is now 3-1. But see, the Lady Lions can make some edits to that story and see if they can come back here 3-all. They have the time. They have 52 minutes of game time. But Smiths Station wants that editorial control back. See if they can increase the goals. This will be a free kick to Prattville. And we get to see Prattville making it through. No offside flag. The referee on the side has no intention of raising that flag. And here comes Smiths Station trying to make a counterattack of their own. Ball stays inbounds. I believe the whole ball will need to be over the line for it to count as out of bounds. So at home here on YouTube, if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to the channel for more high school athletic content as we hit the spring sports. And also, if you're watching, go follow us over on Facebook. We got Houlihan's Highlight of the Week, rankings, the Georgia-Alabama Sports Live Show, and much more content for you over there of high school athletics from all across the Chattahoochee Valley. I'm going to let, and the whistle blows offside on the far end. Also want to give a big shout out and thank you to our other sponsors as two balls come in for the play, but of course in soccer you only need one. Also just want to give a big shout out to our other sponsors and supporters, such as Houlihan's, Planet Fitness, Gordy Eye Care, Terry Johnson Insurance Agency, Masterwall, Zaxby's, and many more partners that we have here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Because of them, we can show you all these high school athletics from all across the Chattahoochee Valley. So why not go and support them as well? 9.5 left to go. Smiths Station looking to see if they can make it 5. Shot coming in. Saved from Prattville, but not in the safe hands yet, but it is now. Smiths Station had a chance for a deflection. But instead, Prattville was able to save it. And this will be a throw in here. They're going to call that for the Lady Panthers. And Smiths Station looking to see if they can get the cross in. And they do. Low cross coming in. Finds Prattville, but not a good enough clearance to get it away completely. Prattville with a deflection back into the box. Smiths Station, if they have a tackle, they have a shot. And here it comes. Shot coming in. Great deflection from Prattville. And will this be a corner? It will be. The ref points to the corner flag. Looks like we got a left-footed taker coming in. I can't tell from this direction. No, excuse me, right footer, but they took it short. Either way, might be seeing a left-footed cross coming in, and we do. Great deflection from Prattville. Smiths Station, all they need is a good tackle here, but instead, they get the whistle. Prattville gets a free kick. I think the ref just let him know where to spot the ball for the free kick. And here comes Prattville with it. Prattville had it all even, but as of late, they've let in 2 in quick succession. And right now, the Lady Panthers are in control. Most of possession has been to the Lady Panthers, but we're seeing Prattville with the throw-in. And subs coming on for Prattville and Smiths Station. Looks like they've just got 1 coming in right now for the Lady Panthers, 2 coming in for the Lady Lions. The clock hits 420 seconds left to go. The Lady Lions have 426 of that clock to try to grab goal number 2. As of this moment, the Lady Panthers will go 11-5. Lady Lions 2-9. Just a reminder, for the Lady Lions, their record on Max Prep shows is 2-8, but also shows 2 matches have not been reported onto Max Preps. So they could be 4-8, they could be 3-7, or they could be 2-10. Smiths Station looking to see him just make their mark on that 11-5 possibility. They have 2 insurance goals right now. Speaking of insurance, I want to give a big thank you and shout out to Carol Purdue for sponsoring this first half here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. If you have, for all of your insurance needs, go visit Carol Purdue State Farm Agency here in Smiths Station, Alabama, and Phoenix City. But if you're also over the river in West Georgia, still have the option to go check out that insurance agency, as well as Prattville, looking to see if they can get the through ball coming in. And we get a trip instead. They're going to give it free kick to Smiths Station. No cards or anything on that one, just free kick from that spot. It was just outside the 18-yard box, but because Prattville, it was against Prattville, we wouldn't see a penalty or anything for the Lady Panthers. As here comes the kick. And Smiths Station with it. Seems they have that pace, but you see again, all the players from the teams are pretty much on that right half. that far half from us. And this is another free kick opportunity. This is another corner for the Lady Panthers, trying to see if they can make it 4-1 before the half. Here comes a low cross, finds a foot of Prattville. Might be going right back to a corner, and it is. So 2 corners in quick succession for the Lady Panthers. And here comes the kick. High cross coming in. And goal! Off the corner. And just like that, it is now 4-1 to the Lady Panthers. And at this moment in time, you would think that that would be Smiths Station game, set, match. I know we've only got 4 minutes left in this first half. We have a whole other half of play. But with the play that I've seen, Prattville will need some great offense here. And the whistle comes back in once again, and it is Lady Lion football here. And Smiths Station with the interception there, trying to see if they can get their 5th. But instead, I believe that's going to be a throw-in for the Lady Lions. But the Lady Panthers with it on the far sideline, or the near sideline, far end of the pitch. And Smiths Station with a great standing, almost sliding tackle there, but deflection from the Lady Panthers brings it right back to them. And low cross coming in to the center. Let's see if they can have the footwork, and they do. Shot coming in. I believe that may have been deflected. Couldn't quite see if that was the shot in its pure form or if there was a deflection from either Lady Panther or Lady Lion. But we should be seeing left-footed cross coming in, and we do. Great deflection there from Prattville. And another cross coming in. Prattville with the clearance. Throw in, I'm assuming, coming for Smiths Station, and it is. And shot coming in towards the left post on target. But Prattville finds it in their hands with 180 seconds left to go. Just 3 minutes here for Prattville to try to grab another goal. As we have seen, possession has stayed mostly with Smiths Station. Prattville has had a couple good chances. Of course, Prattville's only goal has come from a penalty that was given. The referee pointed to the spot with a foul on the far side of the box from our position here in the bleachers. And as of this moment, Smiths Station heads into the half with a 3-goal lead. Again, great insurance for them. Clock still running. Again, clock will only stop on injuries or goals. And great standing tackle there from Prattville to see if they can create their own chance. But Prattville not quite having the pace as the back line of Smiths Station as play is right in front of us here. Great deflection from Prattville. This should be throw in for Smiths, and it is. And beautiful first touch there, stopping the ball immediately at her feet. That was Haley Cicerello, one of the captains for the Lady Panthers, with a great first touch there. 90 seconds left to go in the first half. Great through ball there. Smiths Station has it at their feet. They have the numbers. Shot coming in. Great save from Prattville. Smiths Station has another chance at a corner. Scored off the last one. Let's see if they can grab their 5th here. They've got the chance to. Right-footed cross coming in. Are they going to play it short? They've got 2 coming in for the short. They do play it short. Might be seeing another attempt here just off the corner, and they do. Cross coming in. Still in the 18-yard box, so got to be careful of a penalty. But this will be a goal kick instead. With 50 seconds left to go. At the moment, Smiths Station heads to the half, 4-1 up. Prattville, 4-1 down. as Prattville looking to see if they can make advantage of this kick, but instead they give it right back to the Lady Panthers, and it's going to be a throw-in to the Lady Lions off the foot of Smiths Station last there. And here comes Prattville looking to see if they can make an opportunity here. Bring it into the center. Smiths Station with a great interception there. But with 10 seconds left to go, Prattville not able to take advantage. Ball goes out of bounds. Throw-in happening, but as the clock hits 0 and the horn sounds, score 4-1 to the Lady Panthers here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We will have the second half of play coming up in 10 minutes' time. Tyler Dykes with you here on the call. We'll be right back here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
At Glenn Smith Chevrolet, let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Powerful full-size Chevy Silverados up to $13,750 off. Rugged mid-size Chevy Colorados up to $9,000 off. Enjoy no payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Whether you're building your business or finding your dream home, G2 Real Estate is with you every step of the way. Commercial or residential, our mission is the same, turning your vision into reality. With experience, insight, and a commitment to your success, we're more than brokers, we're your partners. G2 Real Estate, building futures one property at a time.
A strong workout means a strong recovery. And with your Planet Fitness Black Card, you get access to 6 new amenities only at PF, like the Red Light Sauna and Polar Dry Plunge, both designed to reduce muscle soreness and relieve tension. Reset, rebound, and recover your muscles so you can do it all again tomorrow.
You gotta try this.
Join Planet Fitness today and get your first month free for just $1 down, $24.99 a month, no commitment. Deal ends March 13th.
New Black Card Spa amenities, even stronger value.
Hello, everybody. This is DJ Jones with the Sports Visions Morning Show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Visions Morning Show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Visions Morning Show, and download the Sports Visions radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
Hula Hands serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Hula Hands delivers great food, great drinks, and great times, with 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on Sidney Simons Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel.
The Lady Lions have it all to do here. The Lady Panthers have 40 minutes to hold their line and end the night victors here on March 13th, 2026. Tyler Dykes with you on the call. Want to give a big shout out and thank you to our sponsors, Glenn Smith Chevrolet, GMC, Coca-Cola, and the Houston Clinic. As Smiths Station with the throw-in. As you can see, Smiths Station coming left to right now, so they will be in front of our camera position here, right in front of the 18-yard box. As the cross comes in for Smiths Station, Prattville with a great deflection, but not quite out of it yet. Referee points to the spot. I believe this will be a penalty. Clock stops. And just like that, Smiths Station 12 yards away from their 5th goal. So I believe the referee's given an explanation of why he called the foul. Referees have not thrown a card yet, I believe. I don't think the fouls have been too egregious. They just have been fouls. As we have Smiths Station versus Prattville in a duel of their own. If there is a deflection in play, ball is in play. That's why you see all the players lining up. Smiths Station playing 4 back, but everyone else looking to the goal. Shot comes in, and that is goal number 5 for Smiths Station. That is one of their captains grabbing the 5th. And that was number 5, scoring number 5, Sophie Fowler. I believe with it, let me just double check, that may have been number 6. That was number 6, Haley Cicerello with the goal. Making it 5-1. Apologize to the jerseys, are a little bit hard to see. But that was Cicerello with it. And ball stays on our sideline, but it will be a throw-in to the Lady Lions. We can see if they can make a throw-in here. All right, and here we go. Smiths Station with it once again. And heavy first touch there, throw in for the Lady Lions. And heavy first touch right back to the Lady Panthers. And throw in. Good cross coming in. Header. Not quite controlled off the head there. And it goes right back to Prattville. About to see their first goal kick of the half. As here comes the kick. I believe an offside flag was getting ready to be thrown there. A shot comes in just over the crossbar. Another goal kick for Prattville. And kick comes in. Makes it through Smiths Station's midfield. Prattville looking to see if they can create a chance of their own, but instead it goes right back to the Lady Panthers. Ball in play, nothing out of bounds yet. Great little 1-2 pass there from Smiths Station, but it gets taken back. Smiths Station looking to attack, see if they can make the tackle, and they do, but is that too heavy of a first touch? And it is. Goal kick once again to Prattville. And here comes the defender kick off the ground here. And kick is taken to the middle third there. And Smiths Station still has it. Not out of bounds on the far sideline. And bringing it back to the center again. Most of the players are on whatever side the ball is on. Not really leaving anybody in the wings, as almost a bit of miscommunication there between the teammates, but instead able to find the player. And great ball coming in, no offside. Shot coming in, not quite. Prattville with the standing tackle, able to make a clearance. Smiths Station bringing the ball back to their back forward to just create a transitional play here. And Smiths Station turns it over to Prattville, but immediately gets it back. And another goal kick here for Prattville. They've had several in succession. And the Lady Lions looking to see if they can grab one of these 4 goals back that they are behind. Instead finds the feet of Smiths Station. And shot coming in, a little bit high, off the crossbar. Deflection coming in, header just over. Great defense from Prattville so far, but Smiths Station with the shot over. Chip coming in, off the crossbar, just over. Great chances there from the Lady Panthers. But instead, it becomes, once again, story of this half so far, another Prattville goal kick from directly in front of us. I was just going to say, great crowd here to watch some Lady Panther soccer tonight. And if you're in the Smiths Station area, I know it's almost 8 p.m. Still got some great football action here. And come out and support your Lady Panthers if you are a Smiths Station fan in the area. Those Lady Panthers are looking to go 11-5, and at the moment, they should be able to, as this is another goal defender kick. At the moment, Smiths Station looking to leave the night 11-5 with their first home win of the season. As here comes the kick once again. Smiths Station dominating possession in this half. And we see them looking for a tackle immediately in front of us. Interception from Smiths Station. Through ball coming in. Finds the wing. And here comes the cross. Bit of a deflection there. There should be a corner kick. Referee does point to the spot. Smiths Station with their first corner of this half. We did see them score off the corner in the first half. As this is now Sophie Fowler taking the corner. And a little bit on the downslope here on the pitch. So the ball may roll. Accidentally, as the high cross comes in to the box. Doesn't find a teammate, but it does on the far end. Let's see if the shot comes in, and it does. Off the crossbar. No goal. Whole ball needs to be over the line. In that case, the whole ball was not over that line. And here comes the goal kick. Goalie with the drop kick there for Prattville. And Prattville looking to see if they can get their first attack of this half. Ball is on their side, but they have no players on that far wing opposite them. Smiths Station had a closer player. They get the ball. Again, we've been seeing a lot tonight. The play following whatever side of the pitch the ball is on. All the players for both sides have been. And shot comes in. And through the goalkeeper. And that is a goal for Smiths Station. That was number 27, Elania Ruoff, the forward and midfielder. The sophomore scoring there, making it 6-1 to the Lady Panthers. Little bit of a bobble at the feet of Prattville. That allows another goal to be scored for the Lady Panthers there, making it 6-1. And the whistle blows. And here comes Prattville with the kickoff once again. So on this sideline, they're going to say that it's a throw-in for Smiths Station. Again, right in front of us here on this near sideline. And with a great through pass to herself, looking for the cross, comes in. Not quite finding a teammate over there. And great deflection from Smiths Station. Could see another shot, and it comes in. Great save from Prattville. Ball stays inbounds, and it does. So another throw in here. We have been seeing drop kicks coming from Prattville. And they were able to get it closer to midfield there. And looks like there's going to be a throw in to the Lady Panthers. 50 minutes of play down so far. 6 goals for the Lady Panthers, 1 goal for the Lady Lions. Want to give a big shout out to our sponsors here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Glenn Smith, Chevrolet, GMC, Coca-Cola, and the Houston Clinic. Thank you so much for what you do and supporting us here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, so we can bring you high school athletics from across the Chattahoochee Valley to you here on YouTube. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel for more high school athletic content as we hit the spring sports. I believe right now, actually, another Smiths Station team, the Smiths Station Panthers, are playing baseball right now, and not quite stayed by the goalkeeper. And that was almost a freebie there for the Lady Panthers. As I said, I believe there's another Smiths Station game going on. There is, I believe, it is Chelsea and Providence Christian at Smiths Station. I'll let you look into what's going on there. They are just down the road. They're at home. As looks like we have play on this side. And play comes back to the center. Prattville with the interception there. Standing tackle, throw in to the Lady Panthers. And if you are a Smiths Station Panther fan, here is a live look in what's going on. As interception for Smiths Station. After this match, go and check out that game for the Smiths Station Panther baseball team. They're currently up 2-0 on Providence. Top of the third. And I believe over there it is top of the third with 2 outs. Another shot coming in for the Panthers here at home. With just over 28 minutes left to go. That is a live look in there at another Smiths Station Panther game. Finish watching this game, but if that game's going on, go check out our other Georgia Alabama Sports Live content. We'll take another live look in there in a few minutes to see what is going on. So it looks like at the moment we have 2 Smiths Station Panther teams coming out of this night with a win. Now, I believe that Smiths Station Panther baseball was in a doubleheader. Not sure of the result of that first game. I would assume that they are in their second game now. As the kick comes in. And I'll keep an eye on that Smiths Station game, let you know if anything happens there. Again, Tyler Dykes with you here on the call. I've been excited to be calling soccer here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Just want to say big thank you to them for allowing me the opportunity to share the beautiful game with you. And no, is that going to be a goal? I believe that is. So that's number 7 for Smiths Station. Goal number 7. And this looks like a Lady Panther victory. The Lady Panthers showing their strength against the Lady Lions, 7-1, with 27:49 left to go. And just waiting on the whistle. There it is. And the Lady Lions, again, just trying to see if they can scrape any goals back here. Smiths Station has dominated possession this whole matchup. Reminder that Prattville's only goal has come from a penalty. They have not scored an open play. Smiths Station has scored 6 from open play. I believe one of those from a set piece, and they also had a penalty themselves. Both penalties on our half of the pitch here, right at this goal that we're in front of. And Smiths Station looking to see if they can make it 8. They've got a dozen over. Excuse me, they got half a dozen over the Lady Lions. Smiths Station has now officially scored in the 60 bracket. They have a chance to make that even further as it's in the safe hands of Prattville's goalkeeper. And here comes another goal kick. We've seen drop kicks. Might see a throw in here. As again, Prattville down by 6 with 26 left to go. And we might see an injury here for Prattville. Wait to see what exactly is going on. This clock still running. And play continues. Prattville's goalkeeper is doing good. And Smiths Station looking to see if they can make it another one here. Cross coming in, great deflection from Prattville. Smiths Station in the box and just off the mark. Beautiful shot there. That was number 24, Montana Phillip, on the attempt. And here comes whistle here. Substitutes coming in. Looks like we're going to have a corner opportunity here for Smiths Station. And the cross comes in. Header just over the mark there. Taking the corner, number 6, Haley Cicerello, captain, with a great cross just off the shoulder of her teammate in the box, causing the ball to go over the crossbar. And it will be another defender goal kick from Prattville. And it's Prattville trying to grab possession. Again, they haven't had a lot of possession this match. Ball has mostly stayed in their defending half. Let's see if they can make a great attack here. They do get into their attacking half. Here it comes. Smiths Station with the numbers. They're chasing it down so it doesn't cause a throw in, or they're going to let it go out. Nope, they keep it in. Still with Prattville on the far end. Here comes the cross. And in the safe hands of Smiths Station and the Lady Panthers. And the shot comes in. And Smiths Station looking to see if they can make a move. And might have been a slip there from the Lady Panthers. So that through ball that had a chance at another goal instead fell to the feet of the Lady Lions. Here comes Smiths Station with another attack. Shot coming in over the crossbar. Great attempt there. Again, Cicerello with the attempt. And here comes another defender kick from Prattville. In a moment, we'll have another live look in at the baseball game. Smiths Station again. The Smiths Station Panther baseball team is in a doubleheader at the moment, currently facing Providence. I believe it is now the bottom of the third. Again, in a few minutes, I'll let you know what's going on in that game. But at the moment, stay tuned here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live to the Smiths Station Lady Panther soccer team as they're on the attack once again. Let's see if they get the through ball in, and they do. Cicerello for the cross, low cross, just missed first touch there from Smiths Station, but cross coming back in. Great defense from Prattville, but ball not out of play yet for the Lady Lions. And Lady Lions looking to see if they can make a counterattack. Great standing tackle here from Smiths Station. And they're going to call that throw in way of the Lady Lions. The near ref almost called it for the Lady Panthers, but the call went to the Lady Lions instead. And here comes Smiths Station. Look and see the shot. Faint shot first, off the post, off the goalkeeper. Coming to the corner flag. Again, Cicerello, the senior, looking to make the cross coming in. Again, has a little bit of help with the loft because it is on a little bit of a downhill, it appears. And currently, Smiths Station has all of their players outside the box right now. Here it comes the cross. Low cross coming in. Finds it. Is that in? They are. They're going to say that was in. Goal for Smiths Station, number 8 of the night. That was number 5, Sophie Fowler, sophomore, with the goal. And Smiths Station with a 7-goal advantage. Now 8-1 for the Lady Panthers. Great crosses there from the Lady Panthers. And the whistle is about to blow for the final 21 minutes and 10 seconds of play from Smiths Station. Clock hasn't started yet in the background. Prattville with some free seconds here. And it goes the Lady Panther way. We might see what they did earlier where the referee will hold play for a little bit once the clock resets. And they're at a point where they've had a couple minutes. And here comes the throw in. And we are hitting the halfway mark here of this match. So I want to give of the second half, so I want to give a big shout out to our sponsors here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, Glenn Smith Chevrolet, GMC, Coca-Cola, and the Houston Clinic. Thank you so much for what you do in sponsoring us here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. So we can bring high school sports from all across the Chattahoochee Valley to you at home here on YouTube. And if you're here watching on YouTube and you aren't subscribed yet, come on, subscribe to the YouTube channel for more high school athletic content from East Alabama and West Georgia here on the Chattahoochee River in the Chattahoochee Valley. And also, if you have Facebook, go over to Facebook. Follow us on Facebook for our Hula Hands highlight of the week, picks, and our vote, along with other great content from sporting events here in the Chattahoochee Valley, along with the Gas Live Show on Wednesdays and Sundays, rankings for all sports here in the spring. And they're going to call that offside, as Prattville has made a substitution at their goalkeeper position. And I also want to give another shout out to more of our partners, Hula Hands, Gordy Eye Care, Terry Johnson Insurance Agency, Master Wall, Zaxby's. State Farm, Carroll Purdue. Alex Quinney for the All-State Good Hands Player of the Game. Planet Fitness. And all of our sponsors and partners here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, thank you so much for what you do in allowing sporting events like these to be streamed to be possible here. Thank you so much for that. And throw in to the Lady Panthers as we are on clock, officially under 20 minutes to go. An hour has gone by, and in that hour, 9 goals have been scored, 8 for the Lady Panthers, 1 for the Lady Lions. We might be seeing number 9 for the Smiths Station Lady Panthers, and we do. That is a goal for Smiths Station, making it 9-1. And that goal scored by Mariella Eli, number 4. And just like that, 8-goal lead to Smiths Station. In just a moment, I'll let you look in to see what's going on here in baseball at Smiths Station as the kickoff happens. As you can see, we are in the bottom of the bottom of the 4th. Smiths Station 4, Providence 0. That's what's going on the other side here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Go check out that game at the conclusion of this match, which sees the Lady Panthers 9-1 up on the Lady Lions. And Smiths Station with possession right in front of us here, with off the standing tackles. And clock still hasn't started back here after that goal. As Smiths Station looking to see if they can make it 10. And with a shot coming in, great deflection there from Prattville. And Smiths Station looking to see if they can come with another goal here. As the back line moves forward here on the attack, cross coming in. And it should be a goal kick for Prattville. Clock has stopped. Hasn't moved in a few minutes here. And substitutes coming on for Smiths Station. And there goes the clock. And here comes the shot coming in. Just high. Another goal kick for Prattville. And here comes another defender kick here for Prattville. As we hit the final 18 minutes of play here. Smiths Station looking to see if they can get in double-digit goals. They have 18 minutes of the clock to do so. And looking great footwork so far for Smiths Station and the Lady Panthers. Great footwork, but also great defense from Prattville. Smiths Station looking to see if they can get through the back line. Again, every player kind of crowded on whatever side the ball is on. Surprised to not have seen either team really utilize the switching of play, because that would surely open up the back line of either team. Of the 20 out on-field players outside the goalkeepers. Pretty much only one or two of them are on the other half. Everyone else is crowded on whatever third of the split of the field. Here as Smiths Station with another shot. And another defender in goal kick. And here comes another goal kick here from Prattville. But it's turned over immediately to Smiths Station. Slip from, I believe that was Eli. There, but ball stays in Smiths Station possession. Looking to see if they can grab goal number 10. Shot coming in just over the crossbar. And another defender kick from Prattville. Smiths Station on their way to leaving the night 11-5. Prattville, according to Max Preps and the goals and the scores reported, leaving the night 2-9. Smiths Station has officially scored 60 goals on the season. I believe they're on 67 right now with the goal scored. And another great through ball. They're just going to let this roll out of bounds for another defender kick. And another defender kick here from Prattville. That's the clock. And what is most likely a few minutes behind is finally hitting 15 minutes left on the clock. Smiths Station has been playing great football tonight, and you see it in the score. If we were keeping track of the time of possession, Smiths Station would have at least 75%, if not mid-80s% worth of possession, especially on their half. Prattville, on the other hand, would be in that 25 to 15% range of possession. But most of that possession would be in their own defending half, trying to create clearances of the ball. And this should be another defender kick with just under 15 minutes to go. I'll let you have another live look in here at the baseball game over in Smiths Station, just down the road from where we are. The Smiths Station Panthers are playing currently against Providence 4-0. And Smiths Station, great defending against Prattville as they're trying to make a through ball, but just a little bit heavy pass there. And stays with Smiths Station. Great footwork there to see if they can get the through ball in. They do, low cross. And we're going to see another cross attempt coming in, and we do. Great defense from Prattville. It's going to be Smiths Station throw in. And here comes another throw in for the Panthers. You should be seeing another cross, and we do. Great deflection there from Prattville. Prattville trying to stop number 10 from coming in. Smiths Station, that's all they want to do is score that 10th. Leaving the night with a +9 goal differential would mean a lot to the Lady Panthers, as, of course, goal differential comes up in tiebreakers. It's something to look for, and you want to increase your goal differential by scoring goals and not allowing any. And tonight they have allowed just one off of a penalty. Prattville quickly made it 1-1 after the first goal from Smiths Station, but since then, Smiths Station has scored 8 unanswered. As Smiths Station with it now in their back four. And I believe Smiths Station will be playing a 4-4-2. And great through ball coming in for Smiths Station. Currently 3-on-2. Cross could come in, though, for Smiths Station. It does, but great deflection. Is it going to be on the other side of the corner flag? It is not. This will be a throw-in to Smiths. Number 4, Mariana Eli with it. Throw in. And cross coming in. Just over the crossbar. Another goal and defender kick there, and that's our look-in from Smiths Station. Smiths Station has scored in the look-in. We'll do that one more time before the end of the night and as we wrap up here. But at the moment, everything's coming up Panther, whether it's here on the football pitch or at the baseball diamond. As we hit 12 minutes left to go. 720 seconds left for Prattville to try to bring any goals back. Again, most likely won't score 8 goals within 11 minutes, but you want to see your goal differential not take a huge hit as it will tonight with the current score line. As Prattville is looking to make a chance here, and they do have the numbers. Cross coming in, deflected. Just on this side of the corner flags, it will be a throw-in for the Lady Lions. Ball truly on their attacking third. Truly for one of the first times in the second half. And cross comes in, and Smiths Station is able to keep it in their hands. And here comes another goal kick there. For Smiths Station, they bring it down the other side of the pitch almost immediately, looking to grab goal number 10, and they do! Smiths Station officially in the double digits of goals scored. 10-1 with 10:33 left to go. Substitutes coming on for Prattville and the Lady Panthers. 10 minutes left to go. 10 minutes scored for the Lady Panthers here. And Prattville on the whistle. Again, trying to stop Smiths Station from scoring any more. And there goes the whistle. Hearing shots to start the clock there. And here comes the cross coming in once again for Smiths Station, trying to make it 11. There should be a throw-in for the Lady Panthers, and it is. And with 10 minutes left to go, in this game, the Lady Panthers are on their way to another victory. Tonight has come in, has gotten a little bit colder, but still great temperatures for a game of football. And another save there from the Lady Lion there. Yeah, another cross comes in. Lady Lions with it, trying to see if they can regain possession. Transitional play, counterattack coming in. Stopped from Smiths Station. Let's see if they can make a counterattack of their own, trying to bring play into the center, and they do. Smiths Station looking for their 11th. And let's see if they can have some footwork. Great standing tackle there. But right back to Smiths Station. Here comes the shot. Great punch there from Prattville. Ball still on the ground. Now in the hands of Prattville with 8:40 left to go. Just want to give a big thank you to our sponsors here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, Glenn Smith Chevrolet, GMC, Coca-Cola, and the Houston Clinic. Thank you so much for what you do in sports here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. So we can bring high school athletics from all across Strategy Valley to you here at home. And here comes Smiths Station with goal number 11. Not quite, just off the mark. Great play there. There should be another defender kick, another goal kick. And it is one. Again, I want to thank our sponsors, Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, Coca-Cola, and the Houston Clinic. If you're on YouTube, subscribe to the channel for more high school athletics from all across the Chattahoochee Valley, West Georgia, and East Alabama, from Harris County all the way down to Lee County. And if you have a Facebook account, go over to our Georgia Alabama Sports Live Facebook page and follow us on Georgia Alabama Sports Live for more content such as the Houlihan's Highlight of the Week, which you can vote on when they are released at the start of the week. You can watch the Georgia Alabama Sports Live show where we unveil our rankings for all the sports. And at this moment, we are in spring sports. And also other content alongside of that, such as our Players of the Week. So go check that out on Georgia Alabama Sports Live on Facebook. And here comes the Panthers with the cross coming in. Good deflections there from Prattville. Prattville looking to see if they can make a counterattack to try to bring the goals back down by one. They have 7 minutes to try to grab another goal, and they try to bring a through ball through, but instead it finds Smiths Station, and they're looking to see if they can make a counterattack of their own. Smiths Station has definitely had chances to add to their goal tally. And here comes Smiths Station, trying to get past the back line of Prattville, and they do. 1-on-2 shot coming in, and it is top bins. That's a goal. Goal number 11, and that may be it, and it is. Smiths Station takes it 11-1. We have hit the 10-goal mercy rule, and Smiths Station and the Lady Panthers with the win here tonight. 6:20 officially left to go on the clock, but that clock will not be striking zero. The Lady Panthers grab the win over the Lady Lions. And with that, that is the match tonight here at Smiths Station. Coming up is our Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game. But also just want to give a big thank you to those watching tonight for tonight's exciting varsity girls matchup here. And our Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game goes to Haley Cicerello, number 6, the captain for Smiths Station. Commanded the field tonight, showed why she is a captain for the Smiths Station Lady Panthers soccer team. And she led her team to a 11-1 victory here on the night. And also just want to let you know how the teams leave. We'll start with the visiting Prattville Lady Lions. They fall to 3-8 here on the season. They are still 2-0 in their region, 7A Area 5. They are 2-4 at home, now 0-5 away. They would have scored 12 and allowed 48, and they are on a losing streak of one game, whereas the Smiths Station Lady Panthers are now 11-5, still 2-1 in their region. They are in Area 4, whereas Prattville's in Area 5. They have now won at home. They were 1-2 at home, 6-2 away, 4-1 in neutral territory. They now have scored 69 goals and allowed 25, and are on a one-game winning streak. And before we wrap up for the night, just want to say a big thank you once again to our sponsors here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, Glenn Smith Chevrolet, GMC, Coca-Cola, and the Houston Clinic. Thank you so much for what you do in supporting us here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. So you can bring high school athletics from all across the Chattahoochee Valley to you at your home here on YouTube and on Facebook. Be sure to subscribe here on YouTube for more high school athletic content just like this. And if you're on Facebook, go follow our Georgia Alabama Sports Live Facebook page for more content such as the Houlihan's Highlight of the Week, which you can vote on at the start of the month. You can also see our rankings for these sports. You can watch the Georgia Alabama Sports Live show, and also just see what other great content we have here in the Chattahoochee Valley in West Georgia and East Alabama. Again, after this match, go check out the Smiths Station Panthers and their baseball game. They're currently playing against Providence. And at the last time I looked, they were up 5-0, but we will go over there real quick. And you can see that they are now up 7-0 in the fifth. And the Panthers are looking for multiple wins for their school tonight. Well, thank you so much for tuning in here on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. This has been Tyler Dykes with you. And after tonight's matchup, you saw the Smiths Station Lady Panthers score 11 over the visiting Prattville Lady Lions here in Smiths Station, Alabama. Thank you so much for tuning in here on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. We hope you have a great night, and we hope to see you soon for another live event of high school athletics here in the Chattahoochee Valley on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. Good night, everybody.